Hi everyone, I hope you are having a good day so far. This is your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, February 26, 2019. It is a little bit later in the evening here. Our readings lately have been kind of falling a little bit later and later in the day, and I am working on getting back into a schedule where they come in the beginning of your day so that, you kind of have that kind of energy to look out for and something to help guide you through your day. But because this one is late, I'm going to do something just a little bit different. I am going to pull your overall energy card, and then I'm going to pull your energy for both your physical and ephemeral levels, your mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical messages. And then I'm going to pull cards to kind of see just kind of what you need to focus on for the end of this day and for as you transition through to tomorrow. Okay, so it's a little bit different, but mainly the same kind of bits and bones. So let's go ahead and get started. What is your overall energy for Tuesday, February 26, 2019, for whoever this reading is meant for? Thank you so much for being here. If you were brought here, then this reading might have been meant for you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. And if you do like this channel and would like to continue supporting this channel, check out the links in the description. Sometime this week, I do want to bring forth a new idea that I've come up with for you guys, for the pagan community in general, or just the world. We'll see how you guys feel about it, but keep your eyes out for that. Until then, check out the description to find me on Facebook, to find Maiden Circle on Facebook, to find our website, and to be able to book your own readings if that's something you need or are interested in, okay? So what is your overall energy for today, Friday? It's not Friday, interesting. For today, Tuesday, February 26, 2019, your overall guiding energy for this Tuesday, February 26, 2019. The word wants to be written. So whether you are a writer by trade, whether you are someone who keeps a journal, or you've been considering keeping a journal, there's something inside of you that needs to get out, and the best way to get that out is going to be writing it down. This could also be making plans for your life, for your future, for changes that are coming to you, for any kind of growth that you're looking for. Any kind of changes or whatever you're trying to make in your life, write them down. The universe is going to hear them a lot louder if you articulate them and write them down. You are also going to be a lot more connected to these ideas if you do pen them in your own hand. So I think especially if this is something where you're trying to manifest, where you're trying to bring about change in your life, or create some sort of newness for yourself, create an emotional or mental or spiritual transformation for yourself, then writing by hand instead of typing or speaking it is going to really kind of help connect you to the thing that you're trying to manifest, the thing that you're trying to bring about. Okay, so the word wants to be written. We have our 2 and our 4. 4 is always, to me, it makes me think of organization. It makes me think of doing concrete things like writing things down. And of course, 2 always makes me think of finding balance, finding I guess balance is the best word, making sense of things that maybe seem a little bit contradictory and then bringing them together to find a way to find the middle ground. That's the word. So whatever it is you're trying to do, get your thoughts organized, get your thoughts balanced, make sure you're in a place when you do go to write things down, especially if you're trying to manifest, especially if you're trying to bring about these big changes in your life, then make sure that you are mentally and emotionally in a place of either being neutral or being happy, positive. Don't do it when you're feeling doubtful, when you're feeling negative, because then that's what the universe is going to hear and feel, and that's what you're going to get more of. So really try to manifest and write these things down when you can be happy about them, when you can feel hopeful, when you can feel joyful about them, okay? The word wants to be written is your overall energy. Let's see what your physical energy is today. What is your physical message for whoever this reading is meant for? What is the message concerning their physical state? This could be related to their job, their relationships, their home life, their physical health, whatever it is. What is the message concerning this person's physical state for whoever this reading is meant for today, Tuesday, February 26, 2019? What is the message concerning your physical being. You have the Three of Swords, okay? So you might be torn between two people or two ideas, and you're just not really sure how to reconcile this issue. With the Three of Swords, there's possibility of heartbreak, unfortunately. Like maybe you are stepping out of your relationship, or the person you're with is doing something on the low that you know you're suspicious of, and you're not really sure how to confront them or how to deal with it. But whatever it is, you know, there may be a three-person party kind of here. Alternatively, you are torn between two ideas, whether these ideas are what you want to do for your career, how you want to achieve fitness, what you want to do financially. Whatever it is, you're kind of torn between these two things because trying to do them both may not work for you. All right, so you're kind of faced with figuring out how to meld things, how to bring things into the middle ground. Like I said with the other card, maybe you're trying to find the right middle ground between either these two ideas or between two separate people. If you are dealing with a partner who is maybe stepping out or suspicious of them stepping out, communicate with them openly. Try not to be aggressive. With the Suit of Swords, it definitely represents a need for communication here, okay? So let's see what your energy is on the mental, emotional, and or spiritual level. This could also possibly help us to understand a little bit more about your physical message. What is your energy on the mental, spiritual, and emotional level for today, for whoever this reading is meant for Tuesday, February 26, 2019. What is the guiding message on the mental, emotional, and or spiritual level? Please and thank you. Thank you to our higher selves and to those who are here to support the channel. And to all those beings who bring us together and allow us to connect with one another and share these messages. You have... Interesting. I don't remember what card this is. You have 8. And, oh man, what card is this? I honestly don't know if I've ever pulled this card on this channel, like in this reading. I don't know if I've ever pulled this card from this deck. I honestly don't remember what it is. So, what I'm feeling here is you're kind of in this emotional space of turmoil where, yeah, like even, especially because we got that Three of Swords, you may be dealing with some heartache. And maybe because you just feel like you're dealing with something alone. It may be because, you know, you're being hurt. Because you're suspicious of your partner, or because they're suspicious of you, or the person you love isn't as loving as they used to be. Whatever it is, you're kind of feeling like you're in this isolated island of your emotions right now, where you're just kind of dealing with these things without reaching out, without asking for help, without talking to your friends or your family or the person who may have caused you this pain. You're really just kind of taking it in and internally just dealing with it. But it's causing you to have a lot of negative thoughts, a lot of like kind of voices buzzing in your ear telling you that, you know, you can't trust this person, you can't trust the situation, or you can't trust even your own feelings in this situation. Yeah, I am getting that there's just this kind of sense of everything could fall apart at any moment, and you're kind of anxious about it. You're kind of afraid about that. You're afraid of losing whatever it is you've built up because you feel like your foundation isn't strong, isn't you know, doesn't really hold up to the pressures of whatever you're experiencing. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look into one of my other decks just to see if I can figure out what card this is. Oh, okay, I think it's Strength. And so that was like the second card that I looked at just now, and it was number 8. And like I said just a second ago, you're feeling like your foundation isn't strong enough. You're feeling like everything's gonna fall out from under you because everything you've built up just, it doesn't have that strong kind of foundation. And I think it's strength. So yeah, you're just feeling, like I said, like you're on this island having to deal with all these emotions alone, and you're not feeling strong enough, or you're not feeling like everything that you've built up is has the endurance that it needs to deal with the pressure that you're under. Okay? So that is where you are emotionally and mentally, spiritually. And then I am going to pull just a couple of cards to kind of see what your energy is, or what you need to focus on for the end of this day and as you transition into Wednesday. What do you need to focus on for the end of this Tuesday as you transition into Wednesday, February 27th, 2019? What do you need to focus on? How do you need to spend your energy tonight for the end of this Tuesday, February 26th, 2019? How are you going to overcome your challenges or your messages? And how are you going to deal with the things that you're facing? And what do you need to focus on? You have the Moon, 8 of Cups, so we have another 8, and 6 of Pentacles. So the Moon means that it's time for you to listen to your intuition, listen to your dreams. If you're having very strange or vivid dreams, they probably are trying to tell you something about what's going on in your waking life. But also with the Moon, it often tends to have something to do with mystery, with intuition, with you not being able to see the whole picture here, you not being able to see everything. But I often feel like with the Moon, even though you're not able to see the whole picture, if you're able to relax and trust your intuition, then not knowing everything doesn't matter, because then you can kind of take the changes as they come and move through them with your intuition to guide you. Okay, so it's kind of like being in a house and all the lights are out and you can't see anything, but you've been in this house enough times that you can navigate it without having to see anything. And occasionally, yeah, you might run into a table or bump into a wall, but for the most part, you will be able to get through safely if you trust your intuition, trust the knowledge that you have, and the understanding that you have of the situation, even if you don't know everything. Okay? And then we have this 8 of Cups, which is, I think, a message to really try to look towards your intuition again, because we have this full moon here, but it's also a message that there's some sort of mindset, some sort of thought process that you're experiencing that isn't serving you. It's causing you some stress. It may be causing you some discomfort, some worry, but you need to really kind of let those things go, because it's not going to make a huge difference for you. So we have this kind of little mole thing, and again, I think that means that there's something you're not seeing. There's something that is just unclear to you at this time, and you need to accept that it's unclear, and accept that as long as you listen to your intuition and you let go of these negative mindsets, these fears that you're having, especially concerning your strength card, then you will be able to move forward a lot more securely and a lot more comfortably. But yeah, you gotta let some things go. Like with the 8 here that we have, 8 is basically 2 4s. It's like the ultimate of being organized, the ultimate of being of knowing how to get things done. But you're in this place where some of the things that you're trying to do are just not working for you. Some of the things that you're thinking or the ways you're approaching the situation is not working for you. So it's time to let some of those things go. Really think about what's not serving you. Again, the word wants to be written, so take some time to journal, write down all the things that are not serving you, write down what will be or what is or what life you want to live, and really make it concrete in your mind what it is that's not working for you, so that you can be more equipped to move forward and find what does work for you by following your intuition. Okay? And then, of course, we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is a reminder that you may be putting your energy or your resources into something without getting the same kind of returns, or without even paying attention to how much you're putting into it. You could be throwing away money on things. You could be throwing away your time. Like if you are working a job that you don't love, or you're studying something that makes sense but isn't something you love or feels good to you. You're spending time in a relationship that feels bad to you. Whatever it is that you're just kind of putting a lot of energy into it, but you're not really taking stock of how that is affecting you, okay? And maybe you're doing it because you want to help people, maybe you're doing it because you think it's the right thing to do, but whatever it is, you're not necessarily paying attention to how that's kind of damaging to you. And I think with the Six of Pentacles, it is something that's going to be damaging to you if it isn't already. So really keep an eye out for where you're putting your energy, where you're putting your resources, your money, your thoughts, your time, your love, whatever it is. Where are you putting it, and is that where it needs to be? Is that serving you? Is it causing you more pain or trauma or trouble than it's worth? Okay, so that is your message for this Tuesday, February 26th, 2019. Thank you so very much for being here. Hopefully tomorrow I can get you an earlier reading. If not, I may do this again. I kind of like this style. It is similar to our usual, but it's different. So let me know what you think. If you like this, if you want me to go back to the old ones, if you want me to do something entirely different, let me know in the comments or message me on Facebook, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful, wonderful, and amazing night, and remember always that I love you. Bye.